problems with the older adult population, and you gave us a lot of really good information. Based on all of the problems, what do you think should be done to address these needs?
I think the only way to truly address the needs is, as a country, we have to be willing to start making very difficult decisions and saying no and holding people accountable. Not easy choices to make, but the demand on the publicly funded programs, the demand on those systems, the demand on many of the federal systems is just increasing. And if we don't find a way to really set standards to hold people accountable, to assure that those who are receiving assistance from those systems truly need the assistance, it's going to implode. And it's very much my perspective that people like to work for what they receive, and or at least need to learn to work for what they receive. And so there's no reason there can't be some sort of effort to have people earn what they're receiving, rather than just being given it. We've created a culture of poverty. Generations of people depend on it and assume it's going to be available, and the system's going to fall apart. And it's really scary because people are already dying. Abuse is taking place, and we can't meet the demand already. So some really tough choices need to be made. And I really believe that the people who have suffered the most under these circumstances are the mentally ill and the elderly, because they're ineffective at advocating for themselves. So they really get thrown to the bottom of the priority list because they don't yell as loudly as everybody else. But just definitely some really difficult decisions, and just a real revamping of things in general. When I first graduated, I was very much that Democrat, help people, open up these programs, but I wouldn't call myself a Republican now, but I don't see how the Democratic approach is working either. There's just no accountability. The demands are growing higher, and services aren't being provided at the same quality they used to be, because you can't, you're only one person. So something really substantial needs to take place, and I think probably the most cost-effective way to address some of those needs is to get rid of a lot of the bureaucracy. There's too many layers of bureaucracy, and the layers we actually need, the accountability pieces, there's not enough systems in place for people to be managing those and making sure that people are being held accountable and truly need the help. And so a lot of money is going out the door that shouldn't be, and the bureaucracy of all these systems is really eating up at funds as well.